Probably motive attributed to the murder is the ongoing conflict in the area.
This is another MyView TV exclusive. Please remember to hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody doing okay. Hope everybody doing alright. So I have a word for somebody this morning. Worry not. God will expose every person in your life who is not for you. You won't have to dig. The proof will fall right in your lap. Have a wonderful Monday. Every day above ground is a blessing. Me now stop saying that. So if you don't want to hear, you don't have to come and listen. Every day me tell you that. How awesome it is to be alive. Yes, people. I find myself alive this morning. I wake up amongst the living. Holy patting a go on the news, you know. I'm not ready to tackle the whole lesson him for full friend them yet. No. I am not ready to deal with that yet. Because in big nose a black him judgment. Said what I said, I mean what I said, I don't know me already. Me now take it back. Holy patting and go on in the news. From Bull Bay to Westmoreland. Killing non-stop. But don't need to worry. Me they have to keep on the posting and make you know exactly what I go on. But me can start the news of Manchester first. A 39-year-old Manchester man has been arrested and charged with robbery, aggravation, and illegal possession of firearm. Why the police them never slap him with? Me not send up a road for charge nobody, you know. I slap who send on a road for slap them with. The suspect, Scotty Smith. Yes, people. Everybody from in the Manchester side know Scotty Smith from Bottom Coffee District in Porus, Manchester, is yet to appear in court. The police at about 4:30 p.m. on October 9, Smith, another man, both armed with handgun, robbed a gaming lounge of cash amounting to $150,000 and then escaped. The incident was reported to the police, who, after following several investigative leads, arrested Smith in an operation on Saturday, November 13. Hold on, the police. Unnecessary idiot. Waste to come a road for waste time. Slap this away if you get stopped because $150,000 done gone, you know. $150,000 done gone and other little knickknacks for them thief. You understand? But through the money is more important. The man telling about the money. Slap on the Slapweh Smith said what I said and I mean what I said. Matter of fact, we can move on to other news. Right to St. James Magan. An angry mob shot a suspected robber to death. This is what I'm talking about, my people. This is how me I talk about it. I say the community come out and handle them bangle. Business get fixed. So make I start over and make you hear exactly what me say. But before me start, you know the operation go. Me have to big up the JJC. And for you know who the JJC is the Jungle Justice Committee. Yes, man, the committee that handle the bangle and all criminal in the community. So make I continue. An angry mob chop a suspected robber to death in the community of Anchovy in St. James on Saturday. Report from the Anchovy police. Remember them sit down and I don't know so the people them have to angle and bangle themselves. Report from the Anchovy police that at about 8 p.m. right from the curfew hours that people, yes, a male suspected to be Shamar Scarlett, who is alleged to have been involved in robbery and arson, was seen along the roadway and was attacked by unknown assailants from the community. Hold on there. It's not the unknown assailants. It's the JJC, the Jungle Justice Committee. Remember, who not nothing for the community. So them people have to look out for each other. So them fixing business. Yes, people. Business get fixed. The suspect was shot by the mob. The man ran and collapsed in a nearby pond. His body was later removed by the Jamaica Fire Brigade and was taken to the hospital. Dead. Yes, people. Dead man, the fire brigade come lift out of the pond. But I tell you something. Waste no waste time come a road come take out this boy. Said what I said and I mean what I said and I know me already. Me nah take you back. Waste no time. Look for the little shop in about don't want it for go save. Una come save criminal elements. Me no want to do that. Hold on a bit there now, paper. Right over Bull Bay, my God. Nearly 10 killed or injured in turf war in Bull Bay since September, the police say. I know me talk about police and I go to Bull Bay, so I don't know who me I go link up already. Now, Alison, head of the St. Thomas Police Superintendent Alison Byfield is theorizing that the ongoing gang conflict in Bull Bay is a war over turf. Well, on there, Bull Bay people, I want not there fight over. Because as the rain fall, you know, it not even fall too hard for everything when I have wash right now. But me need to know, what is it them a fight over? The two brothers became the latest victim of the conflict in 11 miles area of the community on Thursday. Hold on a bit then now, people. Make on talk to Alison. You understand?
Early motive attributed to the murder is the ongoing conflict in the area between 9 miles, men from 9 miles versus men from 11 miles, Bulbay. There is a wanted man in the space, Nestor Morrison, OC Bigger, that we are trying to apprehend. He is the main driver behind the conflict in the area, and we believe the conflict is turf control. Men entered Tranquil Hill area of Bull Bay. They kick open posing as police officers, they kick open the dwelling at the door to a dwelling house and ordered 3 men who were asleep. They ordered them out of the house and onto the outside. When the men went outside, they said they wanted to speak with them and they opened gunfire on the men. One of the men managed to escape unhurt, whilst the other 2 received gunshot wounds all over their body and they died on the spot.
So my people know exactly what I'm going right there, so I know my operation already. When I come for go on the news, I don't come for waste time. So they say like coming up on the St. Thomas ends. Listen, what I want for Davian Bryan?
Davian Bryan is still at large. We are still hunting Davian Bryan. Recent sighting of him, we are pursuing leads that we would have received. Yes, they are under the care of medical staff, psychologists. Everyone is guidance counselors. I think they are getting excellent care and they are recuperating well. I know it's an emotional trauma on them.
But I tell you something, Alison. The sooner I find him and slap him, me I be honest with you know, everything will be alright. So the people themselves up and find him and slap him, they don't want to carry behind bars. Anyway, I take a walk going down Westmoreland. Hold on a minute now. Nobody write that in the comment section. I know exactly what you're going to say. But my view, man did a client and not talk about it. Hold on a bit, man. Remember me done sending the picture already and showing the blood that leak like paint and this. Anytime you get them name and them date of birth and 2 good picture, me I go talk about it. So hold on. I can go down to Westmoreland because this is what me can talk about. After a gunman claimed the lives of 3 persons in Slapweh, Westmoreland on Saturday morning, the parish continued to be plagued by gang violence. Yes, people. Violence here, violence there, violence everywhere. Same night somebody else gets slapped with. 44-year-old O'Neal Reed, otherwise called Satan, who had the paper in gone to see him friend. Right down underground in Ganga meet him friend of Baptist slave Shamar was shot and killed by unknown assailant in his community on Saturday night. The police believe that his death was a reprisal for the triple murder that was committed earlier that day. Yes, remember me telling about that already? The lady over the yard, they entertain up there, so, and the next second man of them run down and kill. Yes, me put up them picture. Everything. You see it already. So no need to ask me who them did kill. Because I don't need to talk about that anymore. Report from the Slapweh police at about 8 p.m. Residents heard the explosion and summoned them. Upon their arrival, Reed was seen lying in a pool of blood. Motionless, lifeless, dead.
Pronounce. You don't listen to me.
And hold on there now, my people. Because the killing never stop right there, so one more person to get slapped down there now.
Another one bites the dust.
31-year-old Mark James. Them kill him right in a theme house. At the same Mark me attack Oliver Seaton KıLɛd man. Him them slap in a theme house in the wee hours of Sunday morning. And for the people that want to ask me, I can spot him there. Right past spot. Hold on a minute there now. Remember once you go down on them ends that your boss can find somebody you can talk to. So you can find the custos and talk to the custos and ask him, what's the plan going forward? If we allow more people to get Slapweh, then again, some people forget Slapweh because they mix up in the gang feud we are going down there. Don't cost us.
I'm sure that all of the citizens are now living in fear. I know for a fact that the Chamber of Commerce has been very, very active in trying to get persons to respond towards putting up cameras in the town, so that we may have an eye on what is happening. They've had meetings with the superintendent with a view to saying what it is that you want, because we recognize that we cannot continue like this in the parish. This is not how we live. And we also recognize that some of these incidents are caused as a result of gang warfare. We have citizen areas for mediation, citizens for restorative justice. These should be used to put an end to whatever differences may exist, whether in personal lives or in communities, because the resources are there and we ought to use the resources at our disposal.
Always remember to tell a friend, tell another friend, come and check us out.